in here back for another video today, and today I'm going to be showing what minions seem to have the best rates when it comes to using them to craft armor or swords or whatever these good items are that you can craft out of them. And just to clarify, I'm only going to be talking about the 13 items that minions produce that have a good item near the end of it. For example, oak wood has large storage that is worth a lot of wood and has a good item at the end of it. But then spruce wood, you do not have any good item at the end of it that you'll be able to sell on the A8s. So anyway, with all that cleared out of the way, let's get into the list, and I'll try and sort it from worst to best. And coming in at last, we have the Titanic experience bottle that you can get from having a lapis minion. So even though lapis itself only sells for 1 at the market, because of its insane amount of lapis that you actually need to craft it, you lose 44% of your money if you sell this for its regular selling price on the A8s. So if I look on here and go to here and ending soon, then you can see the ones that are about to sell are mostly going for around 100k. And next to last, we have the speedster sets. So if you look at the armor, it is extremely expensive, and even though Sugarcane still only sells for 2 eats normally, you are still losing 20% of your money if you try and to convert it into speedster armor and then sell it. So yeah, do not go for the speedster armor. So coming in at number 11, we have the golem sword. So the golem sword, it is crafted with this much iron. And so yeah, it is quite a lot of iron, and with the amount that it sells for on the A8s and iron going for free eats at the market, you are neither making a profit nor a loss from crafting the golem sword. And coming in at number 10, we have the zombie sword. So the zombie sword needs 2 zombie hats, and each zombie hat needs this much enchanted rotten flesh. And basically, with the amount that it sells for normally on average on the A8s, you do actually overall make a 20% profit from making them into zombie swords. But rotten flesh on its own only sells for 2 eats, so it is okay coming in at number 10. And coming in at number 9, we have emeralds to emerald armor. So, well, basically, you only make an 8% profit from crafting your emeralds into emerald armor. However, emeralds already sell for 6 at the market anyway. So, it's not that bad of a deal overall, but the percentages that you get from crafting emerald armor from it are not as good. And coming in at number 8, we have magma cream to magma armor. So if we look over here, this is the amount of magma cream that you need for the set. Same thing through the whole thing. And basically that rate, with the amount of magma cream that you need and the amount that it goes for on the A8s, you will be getting 12 coins per magma cream compared to the normal 8 that you get from selling it. And 8 is already a very good amount of coins for an item, so yeah, that's why it gets as good as the number 8 spot. And coming in at number 7 here, we have coal to the enchanted lava bucket. And it is a lot of coal, but with how much the enchanted lava bucket is worth, you're actually going to be getting 5 coins per coal that you have there. However, normally, if you try and sell it at the market, you're only going to get 2 coins per coal, which means you make a plus 150% profit. So yeah, well, enchanted lava bucket is a pretty good deal. And coming in at number 6, we have the large storage. So it is actually the same as coal, as normally oak wood is going to sell for 2 eats, and if you craft it into your large storage, it'll sell at a rate of 5 eats. But I set the tiebreaker as being this is actually easier to craft in the first place. So coming in at number 5, we have the super compactor 3000. So the reason that this is so good is that normally when you sell cobblestone, it is only going to sell for 1 at the market. However, the super compactor 3000, if you save it up for that and then sell the super compactor 3000, that is basically selling each cobblestone for 5 each. So that is a much better rate. However, I would still not recommend getting all the cobblestone for the minion, as mining it with haste 2 is a lot faster. So coming in at number 4 here, from Quartz, we have the solar panel. So the solar panel needs 192 enchanted quartz. It each needs 2.5 stacks of quartz. And this is worth quite a lot on the A8s, despite it not being that expensive. And normally quartz sells for 4 each at the market, but here it will go at a rate of 10 each. So yeah, it's a big improvement, and that's why it gets its spot at number 4. So coming in at number 3 here, we have the bones to make the hurricane bow. So for this you only need a stack and a half of enchanted bones, and you get a bow that is worth upwards of 100k on the A8 already. So yeah, it's a pretty good bow, and it makes bones be worth around 450% of what they regularly would when making it into a bow rather than just selling the bow. So coming in at number 2 here, we have something that a lot of people would have expected to be number 1 from our Quartz, and that is the pigman sword. So the pigman sword is insane with it's how much it's worth, but also how much you need to craft it. So it's worth around 20 mil on the A8. However, this is how much you need to craft it. 48 of these things that need 160 of what need 160. So basically, the rate that you are getting the pigman sword, that means that each block is going to be worth 16 to you, rather than the regular market selling price of a 5. So that is a very big improvement, but not as crazy as what is in the number 1 slot. So, can you guess what the number 1 spot is? It's in the combat collection. It is the aspect of the end from the Ender Palace. So the reason that this is so good is because you only need around 1% of what you need for the pigman sword in terms of ender pearls versus the porkchops with around 15,000, yet they still sell for around 300 or more thousand on the A8s. So if I go in stats here, you can see if I go into the ending soon area that they are often going unenchanted for like 350k. This means at that rate, you're going to get around 26 coins per ender pearl. A lot more than that 16 that you got from the porkchops. So I do mostly go for a big mixture of different minions, but I still have a main one that I like to focus on, and that is the aspect of the end from these ender pearls. That is the sword that I am using right now, and the sword that I usually use, and that's what my spare sword is. And I also have an aspect of the end selling on the A8s right now. So yeah, if you don't really know what type of minion to go for, I'd suggest either going for Enderman, Skeleton, or Pigman, especially Enderman, I'd say. Hey, but anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video here, and I guess I will catch you all in the next one. Bye!